When Nissan launched the Qashqai back in the early noughties, no one really knew what to expect. It was a cross between a family hatchback and a small 4x4. What Nissan had done was create the crossover, and it proved so popular that other manufacturers soon jumped on the bandwagon. And this is the latest version. Looks-wise, the Qashqai is a much more stylish offering, fitting in neatly with Nissan's new design direction. Inside, the cabin is a vast improvement on its predecessor. The centre console is dominated by a 5-inch touchscreen monitor which controls your satellite navigation and your radio. Few crossovers are better suited to family life than the Qashqai. There's lots of storage for everyday items and ample head and legroom for drivers and passengers. Now, the Qashqai may have the high ride height of a small 4x4, but it actually handles like a family hatchback. The steering is well weighted and precise, and there's no wallow through the bends. Which engine you opt for will really depend on how you're going to use it. The 1.2 litre petrol is best suited to town driving, while a 1.6 litre diesel is a better offering for motorway journeys. The pick of the range though is the 109 brake horsepower 1.5 litre diesel, which pulls smoothly and is frugal. So that's what we think, but how does it fare as a family workhorse?
I really like the looks of the Qashqai. The outside is very modern, has a lot of boot space. You've got shopping and you don't want it with other stuff. You can divide up the boot space, which is quite good.
Well, this is the first time I've looked at the Nissan Qashqai up close, and actually the attention to detail is really nice. The little things like the little cup holders, the fact that you can move them out of the way at the back, the little slot for the auxiliary, the little slot for the USB so you can plug your phone in, the Bluetooth is absolutely brilliant. I like the boot that you can partition it so you can make it slightly deeper and bigger. Moving the seats down is a little bit fiddlier than in my Vectra. You have to move the seat belts out of the way, whereas in the Vectra you just put the whole thing down. Both my missus and my daughter are taller than me, so the more space inside the better. And my daughter was able to sit in the back without having to move the seats forward and everything, which is always a good sign. And room for the dogs as well in the boot, and you can take this off. And there's looks like there's spots there you could probably double as seat belts for the dogs. I do like the taller driving position, and I do like being able to see around. Having a look around inside the car, the build quality and the just the finish and everything like that, it does seem a little plasticky in places. It seems solid. In terms of technology, I love it. The more technology in the car, the better for me. I know my missus wouldn't like the size of the car, but I'm really actually quite considering looking and buying a used one of these.